So the other day I decided to send out an email to my subscribers where I share some things I'd learned from one-to-one coaching with different clients. And yet the mind-blowing thing was there was two things that were commonly coming up that it seems that business owners aren't doing. And so I shared those two things with my email subscribers and then realized afterwards, after sending it, there was also a hack that I hadn't shared with them that will help them to keep their business up to date. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what those two things are that I shared with my email subscribers, how these changes are so easy to make that the only way you could fail in the coming year is to just not do them, and why there are no excuses not to do it once I've shared this small little hack that I forgot to send to my subscribers, and I'll share with you on this video. But first, why is this going to be better than previous years by going through these few little extra tips with you? Well, to answer that, you need to understand that Google My Business, Google Business Profile has evolved over time. And after several years, it's now beginning to settle into a platform that you can rely on for your business and income. And I've seen businesses optimize it and get so many inquiries that they've had to turn business away. So it's that type of power that it has if you optimize it correctly. So that'd be a great problem to have for the coming year. But let's just go back. In previous years, you just registered your business, you put the pin on the map, you might have got a postcard from Google just to verify your business. And that was it. And that was Google Places, Google My Business. And now here we are with Google Business Profile. So you have your business name, you filled out the form, and now everything's going ahead. And then suddenly Google starts emailing you saying, we want you now to add photos. We want you to add an email. We want you to add a domain name. We want you to add services. We want you to add photos again, but of the shop front. We want photos of the inside of the office. Are you a service or are you a shop? We need to know. When were you established? How do we know we can trust you? Well, send a video this time. Send another video. Make sure that you confirm that your postcard has arrived. Goes on and on and on. And you just say, stop. And no wonder most business owners are confused because they just don't know where to update their business anymore. Apps have disappeared, names have changed, it's all got quite confusing. And then Google had a realization that most people aren't just sat around sipping tea with the King of England, just waiting then to update their Google Business Profile. That isn't the reality of life. But that's great news for you. So let me explain, because most businesses now aren't updating their Google Business Profile all the time, and the facts go to show that, the ones that are being rewarded by Google. So what do I mean by this? So Google decided to scrap the idea of using an app to update the business, and they've decided to use the browser, which people use on a daily basis. So when you log into your browser now, there you can go to your business and make some changes. And this is where those two things come in that no one seems to be doing anything about. So as you notice, they recently added a profile strength where you get a circle, it's a color-coded circle, and it tells you whether your profile is strong, whether it's being completed in Google's eyes. So I randomly took a load of profiles that I currently optimized to just get an overview as to what type of percentage of my clients that I've used in the past, that I've worked with in the past, have they maintained their profile? And it was quite staggering to see that the percentages weren't great. So I've been optimizing Google Business Profiles for over 4 years now, and looking back on some historical ones and logging in, I can see that the results show that 4% have got a red circle, so they've really not got anywhere near to completing or maintaining their profile. 21% were orange and 75% were green. And what this means is that really 3/4 of the businesses are just at a point where it's acceptable to Google. But there's more to show you than just that in a moment. So first of all, what can you do about this circle, this profile strength? Well, it tells you not every business keeps their business up to date, which means then that there's an opportunity for you to take advantage of by making sure yours is 100%. And it just takes seconds to fix, and I'll show you how to do it. It's really easy to do. So just log into your account, and then with the correct email, you'll see your business if you type your business into Google Browser or Google Chrome. Click on the complete profile link here, and then follow the information. And voila, if you follow the information, you'll go green within just a few minutes. And I can do that, and there you go, someone's just got a free upgrade off me from the past. And Google even tells you its importance. It says customers are twice as likely to interact with your business with more information. Complete the steps and get discovered by more customers on search and maps. Now, what business doesn't want to get discovered even more by customers on search and maps? So Google is spelling it out. This is an easy win. And that's the first point that I wanted to share with you and I shared with my email subscribers this week. But I said there were two things and a hack. So what's the second thing before we come on to the hack? Well, let's just go back to those random businesses that I've selected. What else do you notice? Well, I surveyed all these businesses and not one of them, other than this one at the end, was up to date. So these cards are signal to Google to say, yes, my business wants to be kept up to date. If you're asking for photos of my business, I'll give you photos. What does that do? It goes back to the algorithm, it goes back to the database. It says to Google, this business is interesting in keeping itself up to date. And Google goes, well, that's what we want. We want to show current businesses that aren't closed, that are keeping their times up to date, their hours, their photos, their reviews, take care of customers. They're the ones that people are looking for. So we'll put them to the top. So it may not be directly a ranking, but it is a significant signal to Google that you are very much alive as a business. And my survey showed 96% of the businesses that I'd optimized are no longer optimized, which is really telling me that maybe I need to teach people a bit more about how they can keep on top of being optimized. And this is where my third hack comes in that I should have shared with my subscribers. But let me just show you how you can remove the cards first. So you just need to go through each one and just follow what it says. So this one says, confirm your holiday hours. So that's what you need to do. You click on it, you follow the process. You literally do just exactly what it says. Then you click it, add it, and those hours are now there. And when you go back to your browser and refresh it, you'll see that no longer is that card there. And you just need to work through each card and you'll find that those cards come from time to time and they stack up. And once you get to about 12, then they're just assuming that you're not that interested in keeping your business profile up to date. So for the business that has updated its hours for the holiday, it's a gold star. It gives the signals to Google in a positive way. Now, on my email to my subscribers, I also give them an opportunity that if they want, I'm happy to go through those cards. I can go through that profile as well for a small fee. So I'll put a link down below if you want that to be the case for you. If you feel that'd be useful for your business, you just want someone professionally to go through all those things, get it nice and cleared, get it all ready to go, then I'm happy to do that for you. And I'll limit that to 10. The first 10 people that contact me after this video, you can book it on a link that I'll put down below. So what about this hack then that's going to be useful? So what you need to do is to get your browser to show your business homepage when you log into your computer. And it's a lot easier if you do it on a laptop. If you've got Google Chrome, it's even easier. So what do? Well, go to your preferred browser. I'm going to use Chrome here. Locate your page, your business page. So you need to log in using the username and password that you registered the business with. Then go to your browser settings. So then look for on startup and then click use current page. I normally have a few other useful pages. You can have as many as you want, but make sure you've got that business page there. And that's it now. Every time I open my Chrome browser, there my business page is. There I can see if there's any cards. I can just check that I've got a nice green circle. And that's how I maintain it. It's simple. It takes a few minutes every week. Now bear in mind, 96% of businesses aren't doing that. So that's going to give you a massive jump ahead. And of course, the one that was doing it was this business. Yes, me, because I use this hack and it works. So now you're aware of the real basics that are going to get your business to a really good start in the new year. You may want to also look at a masterclass. Now this was going to be charged for. It's not charged for. I've done it and released it freely. You can visit this video here. It's basically 5.5 hours of me showing and sharing everything I know about Google Business Profile. So if you follow it through and if you apply that to your business, not only will you see some benefits from what we just discussed in this video, but you're going to see your business skyrocket as you apply the things that I teach. So I'll see you on that video next.